start, though, with my next guest, Bottom, which is making headlines this week. She's a Brit-nominated singer. Her song Foundations has been streamed over 130 million times. But Kate Nash is raising thousands of pounds to help pay for her UK tour by selling photos of her bottom on OnlyFans. Well, fresh from her Manchester concert last night, she joins me now. Tell me what this is all about, Kate, about your bum and what's happening. What's it all about?
Thank you for asking. Yeah, so a lot of musicians and artists are under financial strain right now.
For sure.
The music industry has failed artists, I think. You know, grassroots culture is in crisis. 125 venues closed last year.
Jeez.
There's been a 30.3% increase in the cost of presenting live music in the past 2 years.
The way you want to do it, you want to do the best possible show, don't you?
For me, yeah, it's all over the spectrum, because for me, I lose money because there's a few things I won't compromise on, and that's decent wages.
Sure.
Actually having a band and a crew, travelling safely, because to explain that, people sometimes travel with like an overpacked van or an overpacked bus to cut costs, and that's dangerous, and I won't do that. And also putting on a high-quality show for my fans, which after nearly 2 decades, I think I deserve to do, and I think my fans deserve.
Exactly.
And as you just said, how many plays like I have on Spotify, really, I should be able to do this and not have to sell pictures of my bum.
Yeah.
But and it's not really like I have to, but I'm choosing to because of what kind of quality that I want to like put on the stage.
Right.
And also, the music industry's broken, and nobody was talking to me. Like, if I just posted a picture of my tour and said, I'm on tour, the music industry's in crisis.
Yes.
I've been on Radio 4, I'm here with you. Every media outlet in the country is talking to me. I've been on the front page of Reddit 2 days in a row.
It's clever.
It's really made a statement.
But it's a way of getting people to talk about this, why it's broken.
And people are asking me questions in detail about what the issues are.
Yeah.
And I can also tell you what the solution is, and that would be for streaming services to pay us fairly. We are not paid well. We are paid extremely poorly.
So when we see something like 130 million streams, or somebody says, oh, I've got 1 billion of this or whatever, and we think, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. But you get a tiny amount.
It's 0.003 of a penny.
Ah.
I don't know what that really means, but...
Not very much.
It's not very much. No. And then if you think if someone's in a band, they're splitting that 4 ways.
Right.
A manager's taking 20%. If they're on a label, the label's taking... If they're on a major label, the label's taking 80%. I mean, what's...
80?
What's 20... You know, like... you know, people are not making enough money, and it's just not... It's not fair, it's not ethical.
No, and it's not viable either.
It's not sustainable.
No, it really isn't.
And it's killing grassroots culture.
Yeah.
Because the music industry is saying, this is not a space for working class people. Like, they're creating a world where you're only going to be able to be, like, privileged and financially supported by either your parents or your arse to be able to do this.
Your parents or your arse, I like that.
So,
I do actually like that. So this is a really good way, though, Kate, of you saying, right, OK, I'm going to do this. You're perfectly relaxed about it. People are willing to pay.
I have a great bum.
You have an excellent bum.
And I'm
Nobody's going to disagree with you. I wish we could show the whole thing. I mean, to be fair, you're wearing a thong. We see that on the beach. You know, you see more on the beach than you would.
You know, I really enjoy my body, and I often sort of flash anyway. So it was like a fun idea for the first night of the tour. Butts for tour buses. I thought it made a great point. And I do really enjoy doing it. I just didn't think it would be this much of a response. No. It's created a media frenzy.
Sure, it's kind of like you're taking back the control as well. Do you feel that? You're sort of saying, hang on a minute, I'm going to do this. I'm on stage, you know, I'm doing that anyway, so I might as well be able to pay all the people round about you a decent wage.
Exactly, and it's about agency.
Sure.
And I think there's a wider conversation going on. People are, you know, saying like, oh, how sad, or it's not empowering. And like, I can tell you, as the person experiencing this and choosing to do it, I feel very empowered. And women can make choices for themselves. And like, there's a lot of shame and a lot of stigma around sex and around sex work. But really, like, you know, people are sexual, and women are sexual beings as well, as shocking as that may be for some reason still in 2024. You know, everyone just is into different things, and it's up to like each individual to decide what's their boundary. And Lorraine, I have to say, I think if you started an OnlyFans account, you would be a millionaire.
Seriously?
Text and call in, like let us know on Twitter. Like if you want Lorraine,
I've got.
Mate,
no,
you're so hot. Are you
no,
joking
but
me?
they don't want to see.
Yeah, but yes, they do. Yes, they do. I just putting it out there.
But I think what you're doing is brilliant, because you are completely owning it and you're saying, this is what I do, there you go, and you can make enough money to
fund tours and reinvest into my creative economy.
Yeah.
And the music industry doesn't give me that agency. It doesn't give me that financial agency, because it's like, it's just been constructed really poorly. And there's also another thing that could be done, which is the government have actually recommended that stadium and arena shows donate £1 of every ticket sold to the music venue trust.
Okay.
And if the industry could actually hurry up and get that happening, I think Katy Perry just said that she's doing it. So that would really, really help, because it's in crisis, and everyone that's on tour who isn't like in the top tier sort of names that you know about is struggling. Sure. And you'll see that artists are cancelling shows and cancelling tours. Rat Boy just posted on his Instagram, even if he was driving the van himself, he couldn't afford to do it. So if you destroy, like, I feel like the UK prides itself on music and counterculture.
Absolutely, of course.
And people have called me apocalyptic for doing it. But to me, like, destroying counterculture and sort of saying, like, we don't care about venues, there's going to be no venues, there's going to be no working class musicians, like, that's pretty apocalyptic sounding to me. It
absolutely is, and that would be devastating for the music industry. It really would. It's eating itself then. It's just destroying itself.
It's failed. It's failed artists. Yeah.
Because you've got to have venues where people can go and learn how to perform.
Exactly.
You know, it's all very well doing it in your bedroom, posting it online.
No. You've got to go out and do the work.
Yeah,
and, like,
of course you do.
Music's about connection, and we all talk. I mean, you see at Glastonbury every year, everyone says this is the best place in the world. Like, they're so in love with live. Fans are still buying tickets.
Of course.
And ticket prices are going up, but musicians' wages are not going up, and the cost of everything else. So, like, the same things are happening to, like, everyone at home. Like, you know, the cost of travel, the cost of hiring a van or a
everything
bus,
goes up.
food, hotels, wages for your crew. But, like, the musicians' earnings are, like, recorded music-wise lower than ever, and in terms of, like, venues, like, there's a venue that I could play 10 years ago and now and sell out, and I'd just be at the same wage. Right. But my daily costs of touring have gone up exponentially.
And honestly, it was something that hadn't occurred to me, and I think your bottom has got everybody talking about it, and why not? Why not? You're going to be in London tomorrow night, aren't you?
I'm at Coco. It's sold out.
Coco.
But yeah, if you're interested in my arse, it's Kate Nash 87 on OnlyFans. So.
Well, who wouldn't? Frankly, who wouldn't be interested?
Lorraine, honestly, join me. I'm telling you.
Do you think
You'd
so?
be surprised. Just get those. Look at your hands. They're gorgeous.
Really?
You could just rub it around in some butter.
Well, it's a thought. It's a thought. Thank you, Kate. Thank you so much. And as we said, tour continues tomorrow night in London, and bottoms up. Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel, and if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.